What stage are you in as an artist, as a solopreneur artist? I mean, you know your trajectory is that you want to be making work and you want to be getting it out into the world, and you want that work to be honest, have integrity, be clear, be beautiful, be whatever it is that you really love it. And then you want to get it out into the world so it can do its magic. That's the goal. What stage are you in? I'm going to break it down into 3, maybe 4 stages. Let's call it 4. The first one is where, you're done with classes in school. You're setting up your own practice as an artist. You're kind of moving from one thing to another a little bit. You're finding your voice. You're not really feeling consistent in your own message or in your own work enough to want to get it out into the world in a big way. So it's sort of more of an insular. One of the things that you need in that time, though, is a way to connect with other artists. I'll get back around to that maybe. Second stage, that's number 2. Second stage is you've been making for a while. You're feeling pretty good about your work. There's always growth to have, but you can see that you've been producing some work that you really like, and you're starting to want to get it out into shows, into ways of exhibiting to strangers. And you don't know exactly what that is. Like, where and how do you get it out into the world? What's the right method for you? So there's a lot of questions around that. But you're in that second stage. You're looking for the answers. You're ready to be looking for what that is. Third stage is that you've figured it out. You know what your voice is. You know what your work is. You've got a good rhythm with it. And there's always things that get in the way. There's always struggles. But you basically can feel solid in calling yourself an artist. And you have figured out what kind of venue you want to have your work into. And you're starting to make serious connections for long-term commitments. But you haven't gotten there yet. Not all the way. Fourth is you've got momentum. You are an artist. You've got work that you're making on a regular basis. You like a lot of it, not all of it. You're always growing, changing. But the work feels like it's got integrity and depth, and it's deeply connected to who you are. So that's in the practice of it. And in the getting it out into the world, you've got some venues that make sense, whether that's online or in a gallery or doing shows, craft shows, whatever. There's lots of different ways of getting your work out. And you've got a sense of which ones work for you, and you're moving on it. That's momentum. It's actually pretty cool when that starts to happen. But I want you to get that there are 3 stages before that. And that's all part of being a professional artist. So, give yourself some patience. And it's a long road, and it's a worthwhile road. And I work with people on every stage of this. So look for what's coming. Sign up for my mailing list if this makes sense to you. And pass it around, save it, subscribe, all those things. All right, patience with yourself. It does take a while to become really in momentum as a self-supporting artist or as a showing solo artist. Don't expect that to happen overnight. And do get the help that you need in each of the stages. I'll go over more of what the help is that you need later on. All right. Or you can look at my website.